What is up everyone, my name is Ralther and welcome to the second video of my channel, and today we're gonna be talking about the best starting zone in Villagers and Heroes. Let me just say that this video is not gonna have anything important for you veterans out there, but it's mainly focused for the new players that are coming into the game. And also that I just want to say that it really matters when it comes to best choice. It really matters on what you want to do with your character. So if you're the type of person who just want to fool around, play around, not go for the end game content in terms of min-maxing, then the choices are entirely different. If you want to be the type of min-maxer hardcore player. So without further ado, let's dive right in. I'm just gonna summarize it quickly. If you wanna be the min-maxer type, overall you can choose among 3 starting zones. First one, Thorncrest. Why Thorncrest? Because the permanent buff is Eye for Weakness. It gives you critical strike chance of all attacks, feats and spells increased by 3%. This is something really big. Let me just say why it matters. It doesn't matter if you're a melee character or ranged. So if you're a melee character, of course this matters. Critical strike chance, yeah, good. But if you're ranged, it also matters. My main is basically a priest. So there's a specific passive ability in the priest tree which gives me percentage of my holy power is added to the critical strike chance. And paired with this permanent buff, Eye for Weakness, I get even more percentage of critical strike chance. And you might say, okay, but why do you need a critical strike chance for Priest? Well, the fact that it's gonna increase and boost my power levels. I'm gonna hit harder with my holy spells. It's not gonna be that hard, but anyway. But it is also going to affect my healing. So I'm going to have that raw power heals as well. So Thorncrest is not just for melee, it's also for ranged as well. The next starting zone on the list for the min-maxers is Greenhaven. Why Greenhaven? Because you have Scion of the Forest. This gives you magic damage taken reduced by 6%. Very, very good. This is basically for the type of fellow which is playing tanks. So if you're a tank, if you chose a lightning warrior, basically this is one of the permanent buffs that will give you that survivability at endgame. But it's also good for ranged casters as well. So if I want to have more survivability to stick longer in the fights as a priest, I could potentially go with magic damage taken reduced by 6. It's not going to be as effective as other zones, but anyway, it's a good pick. And the third one for min-maxers is Stormhold. This is what I'm running right now because the permanent buff is giving you Incanter's Potency. Your feats and spell cost 10% reduced mana to use. This is pretty good. Why? Because I'm struggling managing resources. I'm the type of fellow who is pressing buttons, basically face rolling my entire keyboard, and this is pretty good. 10% reduced mana, very nice. So it basically helps a lot either warriors or priests or mages, it doesn't really matter. It helps all classes. But anyway, the min-maxing type of fellows who are hardcore, you either go for, again, Thorncrest, Greenhaven or Stormhold. These are your choices. If you're the type of player who, again, is the laid-back type of fellow who wanna play, villaging activities, then these are your choices. Glittermore, because basically gives you the permanent buff all that glitters. All crafting costs are reduced by 3%, and the chance to not use motes of Yorick while crafting is increased by 3%. First of all, what are motes of Yorick? Motes of Yorick is an item that allows you to craft simultaneously a large pile of items. So if I have 20 wood, I'll be able to craft them together with a bit of motes of Yorick. if I don't have that item, I'm gonna have to click on the craft button all the time. So I have to click 20 times to craft 20 wood. So yeah, this is pretty good permanent buff if you're a villager. We have Halcyon as well, which gives the permanent buff Elysian Fields. So the chance to find supplies while gathering is increased by 3%, and the amount of supplies found is increased by 5%. Again, this is good. It's gonna help out for combatants as well, but mainly it's focused on villagers right now. You'll be able to find supplies faster, and the amount is going to be way bigger than a person who doesn't have that perk picked. So yeah, consider that. The next zone for villagers is Ardent. Why Ardent? Because it gives you the Ancestral Builder as permanent buff. So all villager experience gained is increased by 3%. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, I kind of missed one zone, and that's Sunken Tooth. The reason why I left it for last is because it gives all hero experience gained increased by 3%. That's Ranger of the Marshlands as permanent buff. The reason why I left that out is because I wanted to focus again on the min-maxers people, because you can run this zone, Sunken Tooth, by endgame. So this way you'll be able to power level through the whole content, and then kind of pick one of the other min-maxers zones and kind of stick with it. So hit endgame with this, and then run either Thorncrest, Greenhaven, or Stormhold. But if you are the villager type, then you can go for either Glittermoor, Halcyon, or Ardent. Those are your choices right now. But these are just my opinions, and if you guys want to choose another zone, then by all means go ahead and do that. This is just for information for you. So yeah. And I want to say that I'm gonna be ending this video right here. I don't want to go into too much length, but anyway, before I actually close out, I just want to mention that thank you guys so much for all the feedback that you provided me so far. I really appreciate everything that you're currently doing, all the support that I've been getting so far, the comments, it's absolutely astounding. Anyway, I just wanted to say that the response was amazing, and as always, hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you think, and I will appreciate all your feedback in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe, feel free to like the video, and click that notification bell for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one.